Well, good morning. This is my campaign proposal for the Happy Hamper Company. The Happy Hamper Company is a young enterprise group. Young enterprise gives students an opportunity to create a business with guided help, giving them a better understanding of entrepreneurship and of a business to their peers. By allowing them to create a business, offering a good or service and making a potential profit for them to keep. At the beginning of my campaign, they had no online presence, giving me a large platform, but a range of platforms to choose from to decide what to use. During this period of time, the Happy Hamper Company has slightly altered their target market due to introducing a new product. At the beginning, they only had a women's product, which was aimed at sort of just their family and friends and school parents, as they had no social presence. They then looked into having a pets hamper, so they then obviously using the same people, but people who have pets as well. And as I'm passing this back to them, they're adding a new product in, so I've just got some stuff to say what to do at the end of the presentation and that. The target customer persona has remained the same throughout. It's a working mum, social, and has events that she goes to where she'd normally be giving out gifts. So she has disposable income, but it's just changed so that she'd have a pet to potentially buy one of the hampers. So at the beginning, these are my main objectives: to set up 2 social media channels, create a website, to divert traffic to the website from both channels, to gain 20+ followers on Instagram, to join 2 community groups on Facebook, and to have 40 people view the website. I originally planned to create all the accounts each week, so one account the first week and then the second and the third, and post sort of during that time, and focus on gaining customers slowly but surely. This wasn't the most successful way, so this was my midpoint sort of review, and we had 20 followers, which was the sort of aim for that time anyway, so that was okay, but it was looking a bit empty. There wasn't many posts. I didn't really have much content to post, so they wasn't really giving me much, so I was had to think of another way to sort that out. I had 30 likes between both of the posts, which wasn't bad, but it could have been better. The Facebook started off alright, great, but I requested the community groups and no one really got back to it. So I then decided from that point to use the Facebook more as a gallery for the pictures rather than to actually advertise it, so that it will be linked to the website and they can go on it and see all the range of the photos. I started off the website on Google Sites and it wasn't going very well. It looked quite basic, a bit not very professional, and it was having problems with publishing. So I then decided to go on to WordPress. So from that, I decided that everything was sort of lacking a bit and I needed to just up the posts and see if that created more stats coming through and traffic in. So I changed my plan by mainly just putting in more posts and saying that at the bottom of every post, if anyone had any feedback, that they could message us or email us separately. And I got several responses from that. So this was the Instagram account. It was doing quite well. I posted 8 posts. All posts had similar sort of views, similar likes, and it was reaching a wide range of people in the local area. This is the Facebook account, which you can see there was just the pictures, and it's a lot easier to access rather than the Instagram where you sort of click through it, where you can swipe through it on there, so it was a lot easier. This is the website, which I changed from Interbeing to WordPress. It has 3 applications: the home, the products, and the contact. Under the home, it just has basic details of sort of what the company does, and the products has their 3 products on there, so the dog hamper, the women's hamper, and what I recently just added is to create your own, as they said that to me in the last sort of 2 weeks, so I just added that in there for them, and then that's ready for them to put pictures on when they're ready for that. I then have the contact page, which has the email, the Instagram, and the Facebook on it. The social media funnel, through mainly the Instagram, this was sort of used as it caught awareness from the posts and like the captions and the hashtags that I used. Then like the interest was like the colours mainly using it, because none of them were black and white, they're all quite bright and vibrant. And then all of the captions were pushing towards the website, and then the actions of them messaging us asking for information about it, and we got quite a lot of that on the Instagram and on the website through the email. Legal and ethical issues. They only have chocolate in their hampers, which is like their unique selling point, but they still had to check that was obviously in date and all of the beauty products were in date. They had to meet the description given of what was in the hampers and couldn't lie as such about that. If they were going to be delivered on a day, they had to be delivered then, rather than causing problems and then loopholes and such. And to notify anyone of any allergies that could be remembered. So meeting key point indicators. So I had created the 2 social media platforms and had 50 people between the 2 platforms directed to the website. I was yet to join 2 community groups, but at this stage I just, as I said, decided to change it into a gallery rather than as such selling it through Facebook, and to mainly focus on the Instagram and the website. So I had 60 plus followers on Instagram. So the stats for the website, I got 60 plus views on the website, 30 people directed from Instagram or Facebook to the website, and the majority of the views were in the UK, which is obviously where it's based, so people would be interested in buying the product. The Instagram had 90 plus likes, and I've got a screenshot here of the sort of best week of stats, so 120 people saw the post, 250 likes altogether, and 100 plus profile visits. With the Facebook, as I said, it was mainly focusing on just the pictures on that point, but it reached 6 people that weren't from that, and then it led people to the website, which is still a good thing. So what didn't work? So the website originally didn't work, so I changed that around. The Instagram had a lack of content, so I added to that, but they could have done with more things, but as they're adding new products, that'd be a lot easier for them when I pass that back. And then the Facebook, obviously, I feel it would be best to use the gallery, because it was a lot harder than I anticipated to sort of get people aware of it, even though it was linked into the Instagram, they were linked together, and linked to the website, it was still quite difficult. So user-generated content. So from the messages I received, that I got messages kind of saying, what can we have in the hampers as such? So I created this and I posted it on the Instagram, Facebook, and then made a new bit on the website for it, which got likes on the Instagram, and we've had orders come through from that. Future recommendations. I suggest that they can carry on maintaining the website and the Instagram accounts, as the Instagram page will lead people to their website. The Instagram account is easy to maintain, as they can post events and such like, and update their followers on their products and what they're selling. The website is fairly easy to use and to add to, so it wouldn't be too hard for them to like struggle to work around it. So they can update them with news, events, new products, and edit their contact details that are already on there. For the new products, I suggest that they use the Instagram account heavily and maybe even invest into spending money to advertise it through Instagram as well, because it's fairly cheap. It's £3 to 400 people, so that's like quite good. And then the Facebook is a lot more expensive. It's £23, but it does go to 42,000 people, but that's too wide of an audience, so I do think that Instagram should be more focused on, and they can just use their Facebook to post the pictures, the same pictures as on the Instagram, but just easier to sort of look through, so it's all linked in. And to advertise their Instagram, Facebook and website on any leaflets or anything that they're giving out, or even in the product, have it in their sort of written. So the outcomes of the project, over the 6 weeks, I used the 2 platforms to improve the trafficking, mainly to the website. I created the website with the necessary applications. The Instagram today has 80+ followers, and I've successfully linked all the accounts to each other, so it's easy accessibility. So if you haven't
I've got 3 questions. Why Instagram, why Facebook, why website?
So
you did just justify Instagram by saying about the costing, and how it's probably one of the best platforms.
Facebook was because of the marketing persona, as it's a working mum, and between Instagram and Facebook, the main age range is 18 to 35, which is sort of mums and kids, and like if you're just want to get your friend a quick gift, it's quite like easy, and that's sort of the age group where you could spend £20 on a gift and you wouldn't be overly bothered about it. The website they asked me to make a website for them, but a website is a good thing because it kind of pulls everything in together anyway, and they can sell it off of it. So
can you talk to me about some of the hashtags that you used on the Instagram account and which you think were most successful?
So at the beginning, on my first free post, I heavily used hashtags, and it was just anything sort of related to the products, like stuff that was in it, just saying like hampers and like anything along the lines of. And it wasn't really like working as such. And then I posted a few without it, and they got similar likes and like the same amount of views. So then I started following more people on their Instagram to like sort of gain a bigger a platform as such. And then I started using the hashtags again at the end, and I got a lot more views on that, and it wasn't just the people that I was following or was following the account, it was just other people that had seen it through the hashtags. So it did work.
Thank you.
Well done.